perfection. I think some people's energy is just different. Some people's energy.
Some are just built different.
Some people is built different, right? And I think most people, me included, and I'm looking at you guys because I'm thinking you guys for sure.
No, we're good. We're good.
But me included, could not handle the dominance of energy that DMX possessed in his life.
That was some energy.
This man's aggression, this man's passion. It's a smoker, Daddy. I don't think many people can stand face to face with an energy that vibrant, that vivacious.
Vivacious. I like that word.
Yeah.
I don't know if many people can handle it because it's a strong energy. And I had a deep discussion today with a dear friend. And we were talking a lot about energy, about vibration, frequencies. I have to imagine DMX had some of the most intoxicating energy that a person could possess.
True. He fucking got that crowd fucking going.
You saw the video of him when he was wearing the red overalls.
Hey, he's like in front of half the goddamn fucking world, dude.
It's
Just endless fucking people. That's insane. Where even was that?
That's fucking
crazy. What
dude.
was that?
What? I don't know.
Rest in peace to the God.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Crawl family. We're back for you.
What's up? What's up?
Well, guess what? We're getting a little bit of magic just sprinkled
on.
all amongst this video because the Crawl family grew. Over this weekend, the Crawl family grew.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
I want to welcome, you guys want to welcome?
Yeah.
I want to welcome
our brand new editor. And I don't know how far we're going to take it from here, but just know we got a brand new editor, and we are super excited.
Super psyched.
We are super
cool.
pumped up. We're very, very grateful and thankful to have him as a part of the Crawl family, as a part of the team that helps bring this thing to the next level.
Yeah.
We don't need a cause for celebration.
No.
It's a trick to imagine that we need a reason to celebrate.
Celebrate for fucking any reason you
can
want.
celebrate.
No.
It's okay to feel okay.
Celebrate.
Simply
while we
because
still can.
It's okay to feel okay while we still can.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So let's celebrate
because it's
while we
Saturday.
still can. Because it's beautiful, this life. The weather's getting nice. I know y'all feel it.
Super fucking nice today.
Wicked nice,
Oh my
dude.
God.
But dude, the amount of times I heard, can you believe how nice it is today?
What about the small talk?
What?
What about the small talk?
Dude, well, why do people need to say like they're surprised that it's nice out in spring? Like, can you believe how nice it is today?
It's small
Like,
talk.
what?
It's like it gives
I
us
don't
a-
understand small talk, dude.
Me neither.
Shit at it.
Me neither.
I think it's just because it's like suddenly way fucking hotter than it's been.
I like big talk.
Big talk.
talk.
We all small talk gets all the glory.
Hey, what's up? You want to hear all my problems?
I'm into that.
That's some big talk.
I'm into that. I love that shit. I feel like that allows us to connect.
your pain. No, I'm just kidding.
I just feel like it allows us to connect. It's like we
True.
can kind of commiserate in trauma. And it's kind of sicko shit. It might be strange-o behavior. I don't know.
Strange-o.
It could be strange-o to banjo behavior. I don't know. But I do know that it allows me to feel closer to you. If I know what's going on, it's like I
Like
see
actually
the
getting
humanity.
to know somebody rather than
Exactly, bro. I hate small talk. As a matter
I never
of
engaged in
fact,
small talk
that's
ever.
absolute horseshit. I feel
What
like
do you mean?
90% of our podcast is small talk.
I don't feel that way.
I don't feel like it's small talk.
What about small puds?
Small puds.
What about them?
What about it?
Like we could start a podcast and we could call it like Small Puds Podcast.
Small puds podcast. We could.
I think we could do that.
We could.
And we could like really do some things. Like Small Puds Podcast, it could be absolute
That will
horseshit.
be like a Patreon exclusive only podcast.
Small Puds Podcast.
Small Puds Podcast.
Where we, from a perspective of not knowing really anything or how to help at all, we try to help. We try to help.
give bad help, bad advice.
Exactly. Like,
That'd be-
suicidal?
That'd be
Trust me, I could one up you on that. That'll be the tagline. Small Puds Podcast. Trust me, I could one up you on that.
Trust me, I can one up you on that. Yeah.
I think a plethora of things. I think often and frequent. I think long and hard, and short and soft. I think many times about many things. You know, allegories.
Allegory?
Mainly, yeah.
What even is an allegory?
You're asking the right questions now. You're speaking my language.
What is an allegory? I'm like genuine.
Is that a direct question to me?
It's because I don't know what it is.
I also don't know.
Oh, is this
It's like a comparison, or isn't it?
damn dude?
Can someone fucking Google this?
The Human Dictionary? You've let me down in a tremendous fashion today. Jesus Christ.
I don't got one for you.
You're too focused on how you look because you want to look so goddamn clean.
Brimless.
Can we take a second, just appreciate how fucking well dressed this man is?
Got the drip, dude.
He got every bit of that fucking drip.
The drip.
I feel
The drip.
so bummy and
100
scrummy up here
facts.
next to him, bruh. He got the brimless hat with the
Dude,
pony through the back.
Look at me. I'm in
Look at
workout
me.
clothes, dude.
Bro, I'm in the
Thinking-
same shit.
Oh, you're right. I thought you changed.
No, dude.
Fucking acting like we fucking
Fuck.
worked out today.
Sorry, people. I know you deserve better.
Oh, as
I
if.
know it. I know it. You know,
played
it's-
catch.
We played catch and worked up a mean
For like,
sweat,
for like
son.
an hour.
An hour, Alex. It wasn't that long. I'm sorry to tell you, dude.
Maybe. Yeah,
It was
maybe
much
Closer to
less.
a half.
It was
It showed
much
me how
less.
fucking out of shape.
How long has it been since you've worked out?
Christmas. Yeah.
Do you remember
Like-
that for sure?
Yeah. It was like 3 days before Christmas.
What about you?
Was I there?
No.
How long was it? Do you remember when the
I
last
don't. I
time?
don't fucking remember when the last time you worked out.
When's the last time you worked out, Shaun?
I don't know. When
I
It's a
might have
shame
been
you
going
couldn't
for,
say
like-
this morning.
A month after you stopped.
So probably November,
Maybe. Yeah.
December, January, February, March, April.
5
Well, at
months.
least it's not 6, you know, and I worked out today, so it's never going to get to 6. But I've gained a ridiculous amount of weight, dude. I will say one thing. Can I be real with you guys for a sec?
Yeah. Sure.
Usually, seasonal depression in the winter, usually I lose my mind. This year, I lost my mind way before the winter.
Oh yeah. I feel like it was because of fucking COVID and shit.
Yeah. It was like
the seasonal depression just carried over from last year, basically. It was just like a carryover.
it was an annual depression
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
You know?
It wasn't seasonal.
But I didn't struggle with it the way that I typically do. And I think it does have a lot to do with COVID. I still gained all my winter weight. I'm like a bear. I like hibernate, and I
Gained
just
shit tons. Yeah.
throughout the winter.
pack
I
it
just
on, you don't
pack
care.
it on, dude.
Yeah.
Sleep in caves.
Oh, sleeping caves and shit in woods, dude. You know,
Sleeping in caves.
if I'm gonna be any bear, I want to be the Charmin Ultra, the young bear.
The young Charmin Ultra Bear.
Yeah.
Why the young one?
I just think he has
Whole
the
life
most
ahead
fun.
of
Yeah.
him too. Still.
Fun. He's like wiping his ass in the living room.
I just feel like he has the most fun. That's
You
the
can
one I would
relate
want.
to him.
Or Little Bear. You guys remember Little Bear?
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, that was my motherfucking or Bear in the Big Blue House. I know
I hate
I know you're a hater.
Yeah.
I can't
hate her.
understand it, dude. You didn't like the moon? What part? Because it hurts.
I don't know. It was on Disney Channel.
I think it was freaky.
Was it on Disney Channel?
The
Because
visuals
if it was on
were a
Disney,
little
then
odd.
I was like, fuck that. I don't know why I
So you
completely
didn't like
opposed,
Disney at all?
I completely like.
Why are you such
everything.
a rebellious
I don't
like
fucking
spirit?
know. I watched like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network.
Sucks.
It's like fuck Disney
Fuck Disney. I used to love
because
Disney.
everybody told me to watch Disney.
Go watch Disney.
I was an edgy little kid. I was like,
Now you're just like an edgy man. I feel like being edgy past 19 is far less
I'm not
acceptable.
edgy. What do you mean edgy?
It's far less acceptable.
Why?
Like if
'Cause
you
I
gotta, if you're edgy at 27, it's an attitude problem. You know, it's not being edgy no more.
You gotta work on something if you're still edgy at 27.
I'm not edgy,
it's
dude.
it's like really, you got some shit to iron out.
I just like to not go along with the crowd.
Aren't you the coolest,
This is-
dude? You are the crowd in my eyes.
He's like a
I'm
salmon.
the crowd.
Alex, it's
I'm the
wild
sim?
how much
He
your
prefers
spirit,
to swim upstream.
It's wild how much your spirit, and I mean this as your friend and as somebody who really does love
is
you.
different than what I actually do. Is that what you're
Yes,
saying?
bro. Like, yo, when we're and Crawl family, when we're like in line or something, or we're in a drive-through,
Yeah.
and I like say anything that's like not like, hey, please, medium ice, French, or whatever. You know what I mean? If I say anything, you get so
I
embarrassed.
freeze the
Gonna
fuck
be
up,
bad.
dude. That's
So where's
that's,
the edge?
It's the anxiety. It's the I don't like people looking at me, which is fucking weird.
But how? It's not weird. But how could you be edgy and like riddled with social anxiety? How could you like in practice be so
I just don't like being
conforming.
told what to like. That's basically the thing. So like, if I like something that's like mainstream, I want to come about it my own way. I don't want to be like, oh, this is what everybody's doing, so I'm gonna just like
I feel
start doing that, and
I
then
feel that.
like,
I thought you were just hating on
No.
it because people liked it.
no.
Like,
I just
oh,
don't
this-
like being
this
told what to
sucks.
do or what to like
Yeah,
or
yeah.
how to.
I respect that. I respect that.
Basically.
I wonder if you can be edgy and have like
It's a rare combo to
Real-
be bashful and like rebellious against.
dude. It seems like it would be
It's
hard
got
to
to be
do both.
uncommon. Yeah. Complicated. It's complicated.
So, I have some anxiety issues too, but mine is more like in public, I'm not as concerned. Of course, like I get, flush and I feel uncomfortable, but really it's like anxiety of people that I care about, like letting them down or like feeling like guilty that I could have done more. Or maybe if what I said was too far, like that is where my anxiety shines. It's not so much, I could give a shit less about strangers. But like I get super, I get so like if I send you guys a text and I like forget, punctuation mark, and it's like kind of could be interpreted some way or the other.
I
freak
sounds
the
more
fuck
of
out.
like get
Because
the
then
fuck
I'm like,
over here.
He
Instead
did
of
it
like
on the way up. He was on the highway saying voice to text, right? Because you don't want to look at your phone, and you're like, sorry if that text was fucked up.
I send that text. If you've ever received a text from me, and I'm sure both of you independently and on the group chat have, that's like a manifestation of my insecurity and of my like anxiety because I really just, I guess, ultimately want to please people.
Yeah.
True.
But I'm
Yeah,
overwhelming. I'm overbearing, I feel like. And maybe that's projection. I feel like that. I feel like I'm a smothering personality type. And, like, that's why I try to respect boundaries by, like, putting intentional distance between myself and the people I care about. And the people I know care about me. Because I know I can be a lot to deal with.
What do you mean? Just like
I'm just needy as hell. I have abandonment issues, and I'm fucking wicked needy.
so you like withhold. So say if you like wanted to hit me up one day,
All the time
you'll
I do
just
this.
be like,
All the time
All
I
right,
do
I
this.
want to text him.
Literally
whatever.
at least 5 times a week I do that. To you in specific and to you.
Well, dude, you got to hit me up because I'm the type of person like I don't hit nobody up. What I like to do is be alone. So if nobody hits me up, then I will just be gladly just alone in my room or driving around, like
which is fine.
yeah. So like,
I think what we
but
got
I'm
now is a
also
good
always
thing.
down to chill. So like, just hit me up.
I hate being alone. It's like if I'm alone with my own thoughts for
Like that's
too
my
long.
base.
If I'm alone with my thoughts for too long, they eat me up, and that's why you guys know this about me. This is crazy because this is definitely a conversation very much influenced by the conversation I had earlier, because it's pretty much the same exact thing. But I love talking about it.
Yeah, and we weren't there, so I have
Yeah.
no idea what the fuck you're gonna.
This is
say.
pretty much what me and my buddy that we were talking
Yeah.
about. She recorded a couple songs today and did incredible.
Dude, they sound fucking
She-
great.
Is unbelievable.
I wish
And
we
you
could
guys,
shout
you
them out,
guys are
but
here.
like I don't know. If
Well, I
she's
think
gonna-
once the songs
Yeah.
come out, we'll do that.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
Cool.
But they're so fucking good.
It's
real
incredible.
catchy shit.
It's incredible.
It sounds super fucking professional too.
Oh yeah,
Oh, hell
she's
yeah.
a beast, dude. She is the future. Without a doubt in my mind, that girl is here for a reason. But I forget what we were talking about. You remember
We're talking
how I'm overbearing and just
yeah.
obnoxious, as
and
a
I
person
like to be
overall?
alone. And
Yeah, there's a boundary thing there. It's like, yeah, I know that about you. I know you
Yeah.
like to be alone. That's what it was. If I'm alone for too long, I start to go crazy. It eats away at me. You guys know this about me. Like, I cannot stop.
yeah,
From the minute my eyes open to the
Like-
minute I lay down to go to sleep, I'm constantly doing something.
yeah.
I can't shut down, and it's
like-
exhausting as
Yeah,
hell.
it's like you never rest. It's just
like
like you
losing
just go, go,
steam.
go.
And
Like
yeah.
you've known me for a
even-
long time, and you've
Yeah.
lived with me for a couple of years at our first apartment.
yeah.
Me, you, and my cousin.
If you're not like go, 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 the one time you slow down, it's just
All of it rushes in.
Yeah.
Losing steam.
But yo, what am I running from? Like this is.
I think
not,
you're just trying. I think you're not running from anything. I think you're running to something. I think you're trying to build a life that you fucking want to
Can I be real with you?
live. Yeah.
I say that that's why. I
But
say
you
that
don't
that's
feel
why.
it. Or
No,
whatever?
it's trauma. You know, it's shit that I'm not okay with. Like every time that I'm doing nothing, I
It's-
think about the worst shit that's happened to me throughout my life, and it like eats me alive. And I'm trying to deal with it, and like I'm trying to heal,
Yeah.
but it's unavoidable. It's like it's out of my control that every single time that it's stillness and like content. That's why when we do the floats, those are huge for me because I actually allow myself to like be in a meditative frame of mind, and I can process
Forget about all that shit.
Not even. I can process it.
Oh, that's even better.
Like,
Like
I'm
forgetting about
Dedicate all facets
me.
to
True.
just
Oh, you're right.
all
Yeah.
of right.
All of me, and
Yeah.
that's why it gets trippy too.
We should meditate more, dude.
I really, really should, dude. I really want to, and I will, because I want to. So why can't I?
Yeah.
But there's some shit, and we all got shit like that.
Yeah.
We all got shit that like brings us shame, and we feel guilty about, or maybe it wasn't something that might have been my fault, but it's something that sticks.
And it's
For-
a burden that you're forced to carry.
Yeah,
Basically.
and it's just figuring that out. And as I become a wiser, a man with more days, behind me than in front of me, I think hopefully, and I really hope that I'll be able to get to a point where like I figured this shit out and I put it to rest and I'm able to like enjoy it, life truthfully.
You got to grow from those kind of shame moments, stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm growing. I feel like really the three of us, the energy when I'm around you guys, it feels so progressive.
Yeah, I feel like when I'm around you guys, I feel like the whole world is in like front of me, and like we can do whatever the fuck we want. That is definitely a for sure vibe that I get when
It's
when
like
we're-
switching into a different lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like during the week, I do like lose that. Like either
Yeah.
coming up to the weekend, I'll start feeling that like and then like it just dissipates.
I think, do you want to get, all right, so I feel two ways about that. I
Yeah.
feel like it's good, and it really makes me feel honored that you feel like that and that I could like participate and be a part of that.
Yeah.
It feels awesome. But is that something that you wish that you could obtain throughout the entirety of the week and like you could feel like that every day? Or do you like that kind of like mental rest?
I mean, I do love my fucking alone time, so
think
like
the
it does
mental
give me
rest is
that
important, too.
Yeah, it does give me that time during the week where like, all right, I could just fucking play video games if I really want to. Like I don't.
Yo,
have
what do you
anything to
guys
tonight.
do?
Like at my house,
Like what? Yeah. Because I don't know how to be, I don't know how to chill.
sometimes I sit there on my phone with the TV on for like 3 hours and don't realize it, and then or I'll play video games, drive around. I really don't do much, honestly.
I mean, more recently, I've been learning banjo. Learning how to play the banjo
Very
in my-
recent.
in my free time, very recently, and that's really fucking fun, dude.
That's super dope.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, by the way, John is, and I'll say it because you're a humble dude, this is the most talented person I've ever met when it comes to any instruments.
Savant level, I would
It's
be sure to say.
utterly
It's
ridiculous.
crazy, dude. It's crazy.
This kid could pick up
He's
any
shaking his
instrument.
head.
It,
Any
it doesn't
instrument.
matter what instrument. He could never even have heard of it. And within an hour, I promise you he could play it. And like at a very high level.
It's
like
yeah.
it's almost unhuman, I'll say.
It's fucking sick.
the gift that this
It
kid
does
has.
feel a little alien.
I don't even understand you.
What
dude.
am I
It's like
even
you come
doing?
from.
What am I
even doing? It's alien hand.
You bought a banjo today.
I bought a banjo.
Could you do something? A little something for the kids?
We'll do it later. We'll
All
do
right.
something.
All right. You were playing.
Some other
He
time.
was ripping it up earlier, and I was like,
Some
dude,
other
you
time.
fucking bought that today?
I came home with the cheapest one that they had and sat with it for like 5 minutes, and I was like, fuck this, I got to go back and get the better one because I'm gonna like playing banjo. I got the cheap one thinking like I might suck at it, and I did that before with the Chinese violin. And if I got the good one, I'd probably still be playing that today. It sucks so fucking bad, but that's why I went back. I got
The Chinese
Chinese
violin.
violin. Dude. I remember when you got a mandolin.
Chinese violin.
Like
Chinese violin, dude.
The mandolin.
you got a
What?
mandolin.
All right. Let's do something. Hey, fellas.
Hey, Shaun.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
Oh.
What is every single instrument that you've ever played more than just like
Tried it out and said fuck it.
like instrument that you've played?
So I did try out like violin and couldn't do it, so I said fuck that. So we're not going to put that one on there.
Sure.
But I did guitar, bass, keyboard, drums, cello, ocarina, saxophone, banjo, mandolin, shamisen,
Ukulele.
Chinese erhu, ukulele. I'm drawing a blank, but there's probably some more.
Did you say piano? Yeah.
Yeah,
you said that.
keyboard counts.
That's 18 instruments.
Yeah,
Producer, you
that's
produce
27
beats.
instruments.
That's 18 instruments, John.
I would count the digital audio workstation as an instrument.
I would count that as probably 3 or 4 because there's the recording,
That's the
there's
toughest
the
one.
mixing, and then there's all
That's
the
honestly the
plugins.
toughest one, dude. I really want to learn how to do that shit from the guy who recorded what you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he was incredible. And he's like right down the hall. Like he
Yeah,
rents
that's
a
so
studio at
fucking
the
cool, dude.
same spot that we do. I guess he played a part in producing on records, and in total he's sold 6.4
billion.
no million.
Billion.
6.4 million records sold.
6.4.
That
So
his like work
cool,
has
dude.
contributed towards.
That's fucking cool
I
as
love
shit.
that.
He
man.
got his chops, dude. And he's
That's
one of the
fucking
most
sick.
professional. I've been around, and I've did my thing from here to Jersey to fucking Boston. Like I have dealt with probably no bullshit, at least 6 producers or sound engineers in my time as like a recording artist. This dude, his conduct, like his professionalism, his pure talent, his passion, and his desire to like fulfill whatever the vision is that the artist has and like make it sound as good as he can based off of how they want it to sound. It's unbelievable.
Listening to his
pro.
fucking work today, dude. That was straight up
Impressive, right?
Dude, that was like could go right onto the radio.
Radio
and-
quality.
Right now. Right
it was
now.
fucking
Right now.
And that was
Super
done
good.
And
in
you
how
know-
many hours? What, like 4 hours
4
today?
hours. 2 songs, start to finish, mixed,
yeah, that's fucking
mastered.
crazy.
I'm
And
so
dude-
jealous of that skill, dude.
Dude, the second beat was stems. The second beat was all stems. There was like 8 different files, and he had to put
so
the beat
fucking
back
sick.
together.
Good on him.
It was ridiculous, dude. Wow. Loud House Audio in Taunton. Loud House Audio in Taunton, Massachusetts. If you're a recording artist, hit the man Shane up at Loud House Audio in Taunton. I don't even care if it's free promo. The guy deserves it. He's one of the best that I've seen and one of the best that I've done business with. You guys will leave, I guarantee you, happier than you could ever imagine. It's always fucking fire at Loud House Audio. Go check them out.
That's just fire, dude.
You know, just like it's always fire at the Crawl Podcast.
Just like it's a fucking 100 degrees in this room right now.
I want to let you guys know right now that if you're watching on YouTube, you can always stream the episodes. Fair to say?
Yeah, fair to say.
Fair to
On
say.
Any fucking platform you want to stream.
If you
them on.
decide you're sick of looking at our sweaty mugs,
Which I can't imagine why.
I feel
the
like
options
I'm
there.
listening here like a fucking.
We're on Spotify. We're on Apple
shining.
Podcast. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Deezer, Stitcher, Amazon Alexa. We're on fucking Google Podcast.
Every
Every
fucking
single
one of them.
place that you could
Anywhere.
find a podcast.
I haven't even heard of half of them. There's so many of them.
Any
We're
place,
everywhere.
Pod Addict, freaking Overcast, like we're
I don't
everywhere.
fucking know all of them. basically,
Everywhere. Stream the Crawl podcast if you know what's good for you. If you ever
Anywhere.
just want to brighten up your ride home, or like say you're cleaning the kitchen, throw the boys on. You know what I mean? Throw them Crawl boys
Throw
on
the
and
Crawl
see,
boys on.
see how groovy they're getting, because I can almost guarantee
It's gonna get
we are out here getting groovy.
You ever want to disrupt a playlist and see how long it takes for everybody else to leave?
Guys, we've been getting a shitload of streams.
We've
Fuck
been getting
yeah.
some streams, man.
crazy, dude.
This show is leveling up. We got an editor.
Our
Editor.
numbers are jumping right now. I don't know what happened. I don't want to get too much into it because I don't want to jinx it, but we
We're up
have
over 1,000 streams.
we broke that. I think that was last week.
Oh shit! Damn.
I think we broke that, and we're doing crazy numbers on YouTube.
Didn't we just celebrate 100 subs like the other week?
Oh, and now we've just stay tuned because we're about to do some things. Listen, this thing is not ending anytime soon because it's driven by truth,
No, dude.
passion, and commitment.
Did you see? Like there was what is it, 2 million podcasts or something exist.
And they're
like,
all trash.
65% of those are like single episodes that people like recorded and then just like, oh, fuck it.
What is this? Season 2, episode 4. But in reality, I think this is episode 28 of the Crawl podcast.
Yeah, maybe 30. I don't even know.
I think we're at 28 or something
28.
like that. You know, and it's not ending no time soon.
No.
In fact, I feel still like this is day one. I still feel like this is our rookie year and that we're like tying up our boots with something to prove.
Early in the life of the show.
You know, this thing is going to have some longevity, and it's going to you're going to if you're here now, you're going to be able to watch us grow through the life of the Crawl and through the lens of the Crawl as men, you know, as podcasters, as content creators. You're going to be able to be part of this journey, and I am so thankful more than anything in my life that I've ever contributed to or created. I am more proud of this than anything.
Yeah, I can't think of one thing that I
fucking love seeing that kind of shit too. Like you said, seeing something from the start, growing. Like I can think of a couple of YouTube channels that I've been subscribed to for fucking years.
Yeah,
I
and
love
that's
that
gonna
shit,
be
dude.
us, dude. That's gonna be us until your little cousins are like, dude, have you heard of the Crawl? And you're like, yeah, dude, I've been watching them for fucking 5 years.
Dude, you were saying there are like podcasts that just do like one episode and stop.
Yeah.
I was looking up, so I searched the Crawl podcast, and there's another very similar name.
The Crawl Space.
I think so. There's just like one episode. It's like test, do not watch episode.
I think that's
Something like that.
yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
like Crawl Space podcast or something, but it's like they got a couple episodes of like true crime shit
I don't know.
or some shit like that.
I don't know. It's just like it has
It comes
literally
up when
one
you search
episode.
it on YouTube.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, there's only one The Crawl podcast.
There's only one. The
There's
Crawl
only
podcast.
one.
There can only be one.
I'm just thankful, man. And it's okay to feel grateful. It's okay to feel thankful. That's something that we don't fucking say that enough.
Nope.
Ever. In regular life, how, like, in the last year, how many times have you said personally the phrase, I'm thankful?
Like for whatever.
Mostly in this room.
In general.
Yeah, most of it is in this room.
Or
and
in
I don't
this
think
realm.
I've like, other than like an offhand like, oh thanks, all right, yeah, thank you.
No, thanks.
Like
is way
I think
different.
I've only
I'm
said
thankful.
like an actual like true thanks one time this whole year. It was to you one fucking time.
To who? Me?
To you.
I
Like,
don't deserve that. I'm a
but,
real piece of shit, you know.
yeah, I never fucking say I
It's bad. That's
am
a bad
thankful for
habit.
anything.
That's a bad habit.
What? Not
Saying it.
Yeah,
like
no.
not
Not-
being able to acknowledge the good is a very, very bad thing.
yeah. Yeah, I know that. It's like
You're
one
the
of those
one that
things
taught
that's like
straight up, bro. You are the one that taught me that.
I can't practice what I preach.
It was like I don't know what they're called, but it was like a saying you said. You said, say you're like hammering something in for hours at work one day.
Yeah.
You'll hit 100 times, you'll hit the hammer straight, dead on the nail. You're going to miss one time and you're going to hit your thumb.
Think about that one fucking time.
That made a very profound difference in my perspective. I hope you know. And you own that. Like, you have changed my life in that way.
Is it about how you
cool,
like
but
it's easier to focus on the negative kind of thing?
basically, yeah.
Ever since he said that, I've
Yeah.
been like, that's been front of mind. Every time that there's a situation where it's like, this sucks, that pops
This is
in
the
my
nail
head.
that I
Yeah.
missed.
This
I've
is
forgotten the last 99 times I did hit the nail.
Yeah.
All I'm thinking
Usually
about is
you
the
do.
one fuck up and
and most of the time I still do, but I'm conscious of it now, and I think that's where it starts.
Yeah, yeah. Like you kind of realize it after the fact, though. It's like, oh wait, that was the nail I missed or whatever. You know
What if we slowed it down, man?
Slow
Like
it down.
they say, you know, when you're playing football or whatever, and they have like a really great running back or something like that, they'll say it's like he's playing the game in slow motion. You know, they say it in Madden all the time.
Yeah.
What if we had the power to slow our thought down to the point where in communication,
You could,
it's like it's in slow motion. Like we can analyze and be thoughtful and provide thoughtful responses, you know, because it's like we're able to slow it down.
I mean, we have an editor, we could. Say something. Let's
Shout out to my
mean-
motherfucking boy.
think about it for 5 minutes in between every comment until the right thing comes out, and
Guys,
then we'll just cut it up.
You
And
wouldn't
cut it and
believe.
speed it up or whatever.
You know, the
Just make it look like it came right out afterwards.
This Hollywood shit is heavy with the crawl because, you know, if you could understand how choppy the actual
If you
sessions
could
are,
just see what's right off the
that's cap.
fucking
That's
screen.
cap.
What is cap?
We one
What is
time
cap?
this shit.
we did.
We one time this shit every time. And listen,
And
Will,
any fuck
dude,
up is because the camera like shuts off and
we
we
don't
turn it right back the fuck on.
And those are like the only edits ever. Not
Yeah.
saying that we one time, like every single time we come to the studio, we sit down, record an episode, first try, and it's a banger. I'm saying it's a one-time thing every time because we come and every episode is recorded. Whether it takes us one take or whether it takes us three, it's never like we're pitching or patching pieces together.
yeah.
You know? And that's not something to be proud of. That's like a baseline. Like that's expected. You know,
Is it though? I feel like big fucking things do that though. I feel like they talk for like 5 hours and just pick the best of their.
Listen, they're rich.
But they're rich. They got the power to fucking.
they don't have the time.
8 editors that just
They
fucking.
don't have the time. They're all
Yeah.
successful, and all these Hollywood comedians they're on like 3 or 4 different podcasts.
Well, I feel like they do talk for like a couple hours. I don't really know. I
think,
don't
like,
even fucking know.
I don't know how that would work. I know
wonder
how it's gonna work
How
for
it would
us.
end up if we did try that. We just like talk.
I don't
want to
try it. I'm not.
I like kind of
the raw.
I mean, I like what we're doing too, but
Yeah.
I like the
wonder.
raw.
Yeah.
I wonder.
I like the raw. You know, I like keeping it 1,000, and like I feel like that would be hard if we were to patch a conversation together.
Yeah, it's like
It wouldn't have the same flow, Daddy. It wouldn't have the same, energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Energy's so important, and that's an intangible. That's something that can't be taught. That's what makes us so great, and other podcasts like us. It's the energy,
the energy.
It's the energy. I think, it's important to acknowledge that we're grateful and that we're thankful of the good things. I'm a person that always thinks about negative shit all the time,
Yeah.
and I'm predisposed to it. It's like this shit is genetic and generationally hereditary for me, and I know for a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm kind of like I guess blissfully ignorant to like the negative like I'll think about it for like 10 minutes after like the thing happened, and then I'll just fucking forget about it kind of.
I wish I could do that.
But
I fucking wish I could do
yeah.
that.
So I'm never like dwelling on like unless I'm reminded of it. If I'm reminded of it, then it's just like right back to like,
That's why it sucks to have a friend like me.
hey yo, remember you suck. Oh damn it.
Hey, just psst. By the way, yo, if I'm psting somebody as a 26-year-old man, something's gone wrong.
Edgy fuck.
You know, I'm not trying to live that edgy. You know,
That's too edgy.
it's like thank God that I did not end up getting that anarchist tattoo on my forearm when I was 16.
Damn,
You know,
dude.
because then
That
you
would be
got-
a
they don't let
16-year-old
16
tattoo.
Yeah, that's why they don't let 16-year-olds get tattoos,
you
dude.
pretty much seal your fate at that point. You know, because I was
Yeah.
rebellious, sure, but you just get to a point where it's like, like, all right, it sucks, but am I going to sit here and continuously bitch about it all the time?
Yeah, like it gets to the point where you're like put up or shut up kind of shit.
That's why
You know,
it's
like get on with your fucking life.
shit or
You're
get
never
off
gonna
the pot.
change the whole
Shit
world
or get
sitting
off
there
the
just
pot.
complaining about it.
Straight up.
You like that
Or-
voice crack?
Shit or get off the pot.
Shit or get off the pot. And as my boss would say, there's also people that will overcomplicate
Oh, complicated.
the cheese pizza.
What does that even mean?
How do you exactly? Exactly.
Too much cheese?
The man
Is there
speaks
such
in
a
riddles.
thing?
The man speaks in riddles. It's like retard riddles.
He never even told you what it meant. He just told you that.
I've been trying
That's for you to
to
figure it
I've been
out.
trying to dissect it since.
Well,
I
probably
would
because a
be.
cheese pizza is just a cheese pizza.
Don't
but I mean,
overcomplicate
You
it.
could throw
Don't
mad different
oversimplify
types
it, though.
Of cheese. Don't
Cheese
oversimplify.
pizza's
Yeah,
not
it's
just a
gotta-
cheese pizza. That's an oversimplification.
True. Can't just throw American cheese on that bitch.
Oh, absolutely not. That's so foul. What's the grossest cheese for a pizza?
Probably American. Oh no,
American
steak and
cheese.
pieces.
This is like
Yeah.
freaky
That-
cheeses, like a triple cream brie pizza.
Oh, get fucked.
triple cream brie.
Jesus Christ. I would have lived my whole life not even knowing that was a cheese, dude.
Bro.
I would have lived my entire
You
life.
know there's ones with like worms in them and shit?
Nah, I'm cool.
What?
Yeah.
I'm cool with that shit, dude. They can keep it.
What?
They can keep it in France,
Who-
you know.
It's all on YouTube.
Chill,
It's like
chill.
million view
Why would
videos.
they like be like?
Chill,
Oh
chill,
yeah,
Ile
this
de France, what's
thing's
up?
got
But y'all
worms in
can
it. It's
keep it.
natural to eat. It's good to eat.
I don't know. That's
Where'd
like
that come
a key
about?
feature of it. Is like it's the cheese
Eat
that
the
has
worms.
What do you guys think of?
I wouldn't.
What do you guys think of how like not octopus, like lobster, shrimp, crabs, how they're basically like roaches
They're like bottom
Of
Of
feeders,
the
dude.
sea.
of the sea.
Yeah.
Have you seen the memes of like the pictures of both of them side by side?
Yeah.
They're disturbingly similar? Because I haven't. What's the deal with them?
I'm fine with eating bottom feeders of the ocean, but a cockroach, no way.
A cockroach looks very much like
Cockroaches
A
are
lobster.
just, dude.
I don't really
I
fuck with
hate
lobster.
cockroaches so much. You don't like lobster?
I mean, it's seafood in general.
You don't
I
like
fuck,
seafood?
dude.
No, there's like I
ever
have
had
a
Fuck with
Greek
seafood
select.
heavy.
or Haitian food?
There's a select few that I fuck with.
I'll tell you right now, the best seafood I've ever had came from a Greek. My buddy, my buddy Stefanos, his mother made a shrimp pasta dish,
Yeah.
and it was the best
Was it like shrimp
seafood
scampi?
dish.
You know what the best
Kind
seafood I've
of.
ever had was?
What?
And it's kind of like a thing. When you make it yourself, you appreciate it a little bit more because it's like the product of your own work. But
Seafood?
yeah, I did a cedar plank salmon on the grill in Nick's driveway.
Ooh, that does
Every
sound
summer
pretty
we're
good.
going to be doing cedar plank salmon on the grill in his
Guys,
driveway.
would you be interested in doing like a like a crawl BQ?
Crawl BQ.
Like if
barbeCrawl.
barbeCrawl. barbeCrawl.
I love the way that one sounds. if you guys like, let us know right now, or in the DM or whatever. If over this summer 2021, if we were to throw like a banger, like an absolute extravaganza, and we were to call it like a barbeCrawl,
barbeCrawl.
and just like grill up some meats,
Grill up some meats.
maybe we'll
Cook some
purchase
meats.
a
Yo,
smoker.
grill up.
What I was gonna say, we're getting a fucking smoker. We're gonna smoke some meats.
We're gonna have an apartment. It's gonna be called the Crawl Space. We're getting that ball is rolling.
It's
so
rolling.
By probably the end of summer we'll be in there. So realistically, if the setting permits it, we could throw a barbeCrawl at the new apartment as like a housewarming thing,
Ooh, that would be so sick.
and freaking we could get a whole bunch of the Crawl fam
be
to come
super
through
fucking
and
cool.
just
I would
have a
love to do
big
that.
ass party. If you're down for that, let us know. Also, I just want to do more shit with the community that we're building because community
Yeah.
is so important.
Every time we
Yeah.
have like a guest do a thing with us, those are like standout
They're
fun
super
times
fun.
in
Yeah,
my
yeah.
life. Not even just with the crawl.
Straight up.
Just overall, they're always wicked cool.
And listen, dude, that is the fucking motto of this shit. That's the mantra.
Wicked
Do
cool.
something every day that
Yeah.
makes your life feel like it's
Go
worth
do
it.
some shit.
If you feel
do
like it's
some
been a
shit.
while,
Do some shit.
if you feel like it's been a while since, maybe you've done anything that's been exciting or, made it feel like your life is worth it, come on a crawl. Please.
yeah.
Please. We're asking you
Hit
guys.
us up anytime and be like, "Yo, what are you guys doing this weekend
Yeah.
for a crawl?"
Every
Yeah.
weekend
and we'll
we
be
do
like,
a
"Yo,
crawl.
we'll do this."
Every weekend we do a crawl.
Except for this weekend.
I mean,
We kind of did.
Kinda-
we
oh,
did
kinda
something.
did.
I'll
Yeah,
I
say
mean,
9 times out of 10.
Nine
Yeah,
times out of
we're
10.
doing a crawl,
There's a crawl.
of some sort.
So please hit us up. Please come on a crawl. It'll be fun. Ask anybody who's come on a crawl with us so far. There's like a select hand few.
And a couple of them.
There's a select hand few, son.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
it'll be a blast.
I want to say one of the first times I realized that I was feeling a little bit old was when I was having a beer grilling in the driveway. Like, this seems like a thing that like dads do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
And I was like having a lot of fucking
You
fun.
gotta-
with
you
it.
gotta
I remember,
learn some
I remember
new
being
That's why
know
young.
dads
that.
do it.
I remember being young and being like, well, I don't see the allure. Like,
But
I'll,
it's fun.
I'll go eat a
It's super
cheeseburger, but
sitting
like,
there, just
sitting there,
sitting there,
having
grilling,
a beer grilling, my guts hanging out of my slightly too small shirt a little bit.
it ain't too bad.
got
It ain't too
sandals on,
bad.
dude.
I got sandals and shorts. Yeah,
man.
I was,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, this is so different to me.
Drink a beer, talk shit with like your brothers or whoever. Somebody's over there for the barbecue, even if it's just your kid, or if you're there with a buddy. You're sitting there talking bullshit to somebody, beer in hand,
Reliving the old
fun.
days, basically.
It's fun.
Probably.
just
It's really
enjoying
fucking fun, dude.
the sun. You know,
You guys ever have a moment like that where you're
Where you-
like, this is definitely something I wouldn't have liked when I was maybe like a teenager or something?
yeah. I can't. I'm having a tough time.
Yeah, I
thinking
can't
of
think
one.
of exactly. I mean,
I would say probably like
I don't mind the taste of beer anymore. I guess. Like,
I mean, if I was a
I can't really
teenager,
think
I
of
probably
one.
wouldn't give a shit about the fact that we just got a fucking coffee maker in the room.
oh, dude, yeah, exactly.
But now we all have coffee
or a
cups at the
vacuum
ta-
cleaner, dude.
Yeah, like
the fucking
hype about the fucking air conditioner.
yeah, you get excited about different stuff.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
do, you do.
You get excited about different stuff.
That's your taste maturing.
yeah. I think I'm gonna be a big kid forever, and
Yeah, I feel the same way about myself.
I've thought about that like recently a lot, and I used to feel embarrassed because of it. But now to see how much fun I'm having with the crawl, and to see like how many people are responding positively, like damn, it really looks like you guys are genuinely having fun.
We are genuinely
What's
having
the
fun.
alternative? Like I'm not in a big rush to get rid of that like kid in me, you know.
Yeah.
Like I
Like,
want to
I-
keep it forever.
I know you joke about the me in line where I'm just like
You're not really that.
that's that really isn't. I literally like just carefree is fucking basically
yeah.
the way I live my life, and it's kind of like I forget what made me just bring that up. I'm sorry, guy. Oh man, dude, I'm so scatterbrained. I'm fucking such an
We
idiot.
should have got the coffee machine sooner.
We should have.
But no, I think all three of us have that. Obviously, like, you know, if you look at other guys our age, it's like they're taking themselves way more seriously. But I think
Yeah, oh, that's what I would.
I
yeah.
think their fun levels are much lower.
Yeah,
It's
like
gotta be.
Their happiness levels are probably much lower.
for real, dude.
You know, it's
just
like-
fucking have fun, dude. Just like like just fuck it, just have fun.
know?
I think
Just
there's like
let
a like a
loose.
Do what you
stigma
wanna
around
do.
having fun nowadays.
Well,
though.
people probably look at us. I know they
Like,
look at me like I'm
immature
a
as
fat,
fuck, dude.
immature
yeah, it's like,
retard.
Like,
an immature
dude,
thing.
Fucking, I don't give a fuck. I'm having fun, dude. I'm living my life, having fun.
Straight
what
up.
are you doing?
Straight up.
Like,
You judging us for boyishly giggling at our table? Fuck you.
fuck off. I don't care. I'm having fun. And you should
don't
have
It's
give
fun
a
Saturday.
too. It is Saturday.
I don't give a
It's Saturday.
shit. Sticky, icky.
You don't give a shit.
Sticky, icky. I'm losing energy rapidly, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
what
it's
are we
been
at?
It's been a very long
40
day.
minutes.
I got a body clock that's like super strict. My body clock
Is
is
it really
stricter-
that time, dude?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh
Holy
yeah.
fuck,
Oh
dude.
yeah. It feels like it's 3
Damn,
hours
it's been a long
later
ass
than that.
day.
It's been a
Oh, yeah.
long day.
Oh yeah. You know,
Sheesh.
I got a body clock that's strict, son.
Yeah.
You know? My body clock is
Shuts down.
It's stricter than the generals that was, you know, preparing the Hitler Youth. You know,
Those guys
if
are
that,
strict.
If that swath was wrong, or even one hair was sticking up, you know, there's repercussions. My body clock is even stricter than that.
Yeah.
Nuns in Catholic school in the 70s, stricter than that.
When you have diarrhea 5 times a day, you have to have a strict body clock.
You have to. You have to
You
because
can't be willy nilly.
there's a schedule.
You need to know.
There's a
You
ske-
must know.
There's a schedule to keep.
There's a schedule.
That's all I'll say. You know, and I'm not here on the defensive. I'm just making it known.
As the temperature rises,
As the temperature rises,
you got a schedule.
you got to schedule things. You know, I feel fortunate, man, and I feel blessed. I feel favored. I feel lucky. You know,
Grateful.
I'll
Happy.
very
Because
dude,
I mirror exactly kind of what you just said.
very, bro. And it's just, you know, part of it is the weather. It's getting nice out. It's easy to feel good. You know, and I just want to
Can you
help.
believe how nice it's getting?
Oh my god!
Oh my God,
Oh my
wow.
god! Did you go and get the that vaccine?
Ah, yes, I did. I
Where'd you go? Because I went and got the Moderna over at Foxborough. They even let you take a picture by the field. It was such a sweet thing, you know. Me and Luis, we went over there and
up?
we got a selfie by Gillette Stadium at the field.
I forget why I
Jeremy's hard of hearing,
Jeremy's
but me and Luis,
I'm here.
you know, small talk sucks. Dude. We
Small
need to
talk does suck.
We need to normalize big talk.
Normalize it.
We need
Normalize
to normalize
big
big talk out here.
I don't care if I talked to you yesterday. When I call you today, you got to tell me the big talk.
Give me only the big
Give
talk.
me the big
Only
talk.
big
because there's big
Only
talk
big
that
talk.
people that people hold back on saying. Like every day there's tea. We just sat here for an hour and a
day there's
half.
tea.
And we just sat here for what? 12 minutes while Alex was outside.
Watching whatever the fuck.
What was
that
it?
Was.
What was it?
I don't know.
Give me your best.
I genuinely.
Give me your best definition of
what we talked.
Yes. What we watched. We wasn't talking.
We watched Miss Plus Size Fashion talk about her love triangle with Keisha.
With Keisha.
Big talk.
That's some big
It's
talk.
big tune talk around these motherfucking
else,
parts.
dude.
I don't care about
Couldn't
that though.
follow it. Yeah,
So
I
that's
couldn't
big.
follow
That's
it.
big talk to her.
I'm just
and
saying.
her
She
group,
kept doing the
but
fucking
it's small talk to
mouth
me.
noise,
I don't give
dude.
a fuck.
Let me say one thing. Anytime a woman has like a crazy amount of drama, most of the time, to me, it's small talk.
There's a lot of blown.
Maybe I'm an asshole. It's just always something that's not that important. It's like, you know what I don't think it's that important. But like, to them, it's the end of the world, and you want to like be supportive, but really, it's like, it's small talk. It feels like my brain reacts the same way to small talk. It's like if somebody was like,
autopilot. It's a little easier to disregard.
it's kind of like if somebody walked into the elevator and told me that it was nice out today. It'd be, oh yeah, it was beautiful,
Nice. Oh yeah.
I don't know. It's just maybe I'm an ass, but it goes into autopilot.
Was that close? Was that kind of what it was?
It feels that way.
Yeah,
feels
I
that
kind
way.
of forgot most of it.
I was laughing because at a point her arm looked like she was an overweight woman. I'm an overweight man. She was much more overweight. She was a fat girl, and I'm sure she doesn't like being called that, but she's overweight. But she's got OnlyFans, so people are paying to see the body.
See it.
So clearly it's beautiful.
She's making more money a month than me probably off that thing.
I don't know. You're making quite a bit on the Crawl podcast OnlyFans.
I am making a pretty penny.
You just don't know it.
Yo, whoa, I don't know it. What?
She had one of those fat person arms.
Where it was like they used to have the word for when you can't tell where the ankle starts.
Cankle.
Cankle. It's like that for the elbow.
She had a cankle elbow.
a kelbo.
Oh, where it goes over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had a hell no.
A hell no.
When you cover up the rest of the arm and you don't see the
Girl,
hand,
you
it
got
looks
that
like
hell
Squidward's
no.
face. That's what we were talking about.
She was talking her big talk, and we was talking about how her arm is reminiscent of Squidward's face.
That was the big talk
That
for
was
us.
our big talk.
We were talking. That was important. You see, we're still thinking about it.
It's Big Tune. You heard me. I just want to say, I've been ending these with a riddle, but today it doesn't feel right. Today I just want to say my deepest condolences to DMX's family. It's a once in a lifetime type of legacy that he left, type of gift that he had, and the entire hip hop community is mourning the loss of DMX. And it's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate, but if you've been a fan of DMX and you followed, his life and his career, you knew it was going to end this way, right? But it's always tragic when it does. I just want to say, rest in peace to DMX.
Rest in peace.
I also want to say I hope that you guys, Crawl family, just like I'll try to do, I want you
To do something
every day
that makes your life
feel like it's
worth
worth it.
it.